champion Baltimore Ravens. And the champions of the NFC, the Philadelphia Eagles. What a thrill. Tonight, we celebrate 60 years of Super Bowls. We do it in style. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you here from Santa Clara. And Greg, the Eagles are right back here looking to do what the Chiefs did right before them. Win back-to-back Super Bowls and lift that Lombardi trophy for the second consecutive year.
And you have to think, Mike, are we on the precipice of the next dynasty? What we've talked about in years past with the New England Patriots, and then more recently, the Kansas City Chiefs. After last year's dominating Super Bowl performance, this roster, what Philadelphia has been able to put together these last couple years, I think a Super Bowl win here today, and now they've become maybe that new top-of-the-heap team that we talk about here in the NFL.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Second down, Jackson. That one complete. It's Keaton Mitchell. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson pushed out to his left. Taking off. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
That's the rookie Campbell. And the Eagles are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to advance.
In trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. He's going to air this one out. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Third and long for Hurts. This one complete to Goddard. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
First down, Philadelphia.
On first down, it's Hurts. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 1 yard.
Here now, second and 9 from the 39-yard line.
73.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. The second down throw is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
A second down throw for Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. They've converted twice on third down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. Hurts. That one is complete to Hartman. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Receiver in motion. Going right. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one not quite on target. Let him too much. That one falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver.
They just made Lamar doing it on the first.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
On third down, they'll go with Saquon. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. First down. First and goal. Here's Barkley. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
Pick number 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive.
Good blocking, and he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60.
kick is good.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Jackson out of the pistol. This one complete downfield to Walker. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
I think I'll play this.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Jackson now on 2nd down. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. Forced out left. He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there. He picks up the 1st down.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that 1st down.
Yeah, but I couldn't fucking.
On 1st and 10, Jackson.
Look at this shit, y'all. I'm about to get off the game. I'm trying to tell you, like, I don't even want it.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation.
Do nothing.
Instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Escaping to his left. Now he'll run. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's 3rd down.
You turned it. No, we changed it.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson.
That's good.
Picked up by the all-pro Zach Ball. And the Eagles are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. From his end zone, it's Hurts. Open man, downfield, he's got his tight end Goddard. He's inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 98 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got a man. It's Walker. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Baltimore
throw on first down. Forced to his right. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession.
That's why I don't get it.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. That's Goddard in motion. A first down throw for Hurts. Flush to his right.
Look at this
He'll get
right. That's
He's down
what
inside the 40-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Rolling right. Off he goes. So the Eagles will use their first time out here as it comes 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Second down, they need 7. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, like sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
That one caught by Smith. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, 73, 73.
Now Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Man in motion is Smith. Again, Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll get forward, give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This, about as short as you can get. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
Ravens nothing.
Could we have a finish to remember here in Santa Clara? Second half underway in Super Bowl 60. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And that is incomplete. He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield.
Oh my God! I'm trying to tell you, I cannot make this shit
Here
up.
comes the Eagles punt team.
Oh my God, man.
That is fielded at the 13. And a nice return there. The offense not
Exactly.
as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from
And
the
this nigga's a
20.
fucking superstar. Like, this is ridiculous. I can't make this shit up.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now it's Jackson. Off balance throw.
Oh, they want Mark through that.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 33, here's second down and a yard.
Hey, middle.
Now Jackson. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
Middle. Nice shot. Nice shot.
Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrew. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Jackson up top again. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Sidney Brown on the coverage.
Again, it's Jackson. It's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Going up top and looking for Andrew. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. To the air one more time with Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now a screen set up for
My
Barkley.
God.
Like,
why is he in the
fucking
fucking
air?
air? Already
What was going
fucking
on.
home.
Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On third down, here's Hurts. He's got his man, it's Smith. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, How we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7. Man in motion is Smith. Now Jalen Hurts on second down.
Ain't no pulling me running. They got me.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Oh, my God.
He's got it. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
Gain of 14. And an Eagles first down.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yard. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Hurts. Get this out wide for Dillon. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
63. Great.
Down to the final quarter in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the fourth from Santa Clara after this. Third down and 3.
Field King. Don't touch that. Hey, 70.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
On first and 10, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Baker.
Yeah, you do that shit. You know, fucking.
And he's taken down up past the 35.
Everybody do.
Line of scrimmage
It's
is
the way he.
37-yard line.
Right? It's like, what the fuck are you throwing it like that for? That's not what I'm doing.
The shotgun, here's Jackson.
Oh,
From left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Jay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down. From the gun, Jackson.
oh my
Down
God.
the field, but it is incomplete.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys. And
Lady coming
it's one of the
down,
biggest
guys.
reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
Nigga, like he can't come down that shit.
On third down, Jackson. Out to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 30.
To throw is Jackson.
Oh, wrong button. Oh, wrong
Into
button.
traffic, but taken in.
That's not good.
And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson.
Okay.
That is brought in at the 10. And it's going to be first and
So I
goal.
didn't
How
think
about a
it
tackle
was.
made
He was
at
one on the
the
safety.
5-yard line.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Jackson. moving to his left.
First and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. Second and goal.
Second down. Jackson moving outside the pocket, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to
keep throwing passes like
Anytime
making
you
niggas
fail
jump.
on a 2-point try, there's always going
go
to be
fast.
second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to
Yeah,
throw
like
the ball,
niggas
which
gotta
I
be in the
like.
air.
They
Like, that's
just
what
need
shit I'm
better
talking about.
execution, and they end up coming up a
Trigger
little
different
short.
animations and shit.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
No touch. Hey!
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Man in motion is Smith. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Gotta be good content.
Second and 7.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 7. On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. This defense over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. 2 minutes remain in Super Bowl 60. We're back to write a finish to the season after this. A run with Barkley. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They gained 18 yards on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Hey, thumbs up, alert.
And the big back, A.J. Dillon. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
63. Great. That's right. Anyway,
It's another go with Dillon, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Good, set. Trimmer. Delta.
Right back to Dillon. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. 4th down, straight ahead.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
And there it is. They've done it again. For a 2nd straight year, the Philadelphia Eagles are Super Bowl champions. So this, a well-deserved celebration down on the field. You know, Greg, it wasn't totally mistake-free, but about as solid a performance as you could hope to have on the big stage in the big game.
And to